What is up, guys? Welcome to Vlogmas day number 17. In today's vlog, we're gonna be continuing working on the charger that we were working on yesterday. If you guys didn't check that video out yet, go check it out. It is me installing 1,000 starlights to this exact same charger right here. I literally finished this charger like a couple hours ago. Now I'm gonna be installing ambient lighting on the doors. I just noticed we might not even have enough space in here because of this. Oh, I can move this forward. Actually, yeah, there's enough space to move this forward. All right, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how to take the panels off, where to get the power source from in the doors, and then where to get the power source in the center console, because I've gotten a lot of questions on how to do this, that, and the third. I'm gonna be showing you guys exactly how to take the door panels off. If you guys don't know already, it's pretty easy. Getting the power source is always a big question I get on my DMs and my comments and stuff, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how to hook the power source up. These ambient strips are ordered straight from China from the manufacturer, so OKQ basically has a plug in China that gets the kits to him. So if you guys want these exact ambient lighting, what we could do is we could sell them to you guys, or you guys could basically buy a replica that is kind of the same thing on Amazon. They cost like 120 bucks on Amazon, but the ambient lighting I'm using, it's that ambient lighting, we only have it here in the shop in Atlanta. So if you guys are looking to get that kit, I'm sorry, the only way to get that kit is if you message me, then we could sell you the kit, or just buy it on Amazon, which is almost the same thing, but I honestly like the one that we get here at the shop a little bit more, just because it has like literally one more option, one more setting that I kind of like more than the one in Amazon. But that's literally it. It's the same kit, same parts, it's all Bluetooth, it's all app controlled. It's literally the same thing. The ones on Amazon come from China, and the ones that we ordered come from China, so it's the same thing. I think what I'm gonna do first is take all my door panels off and then take my center console apart to show you guys where I got my power source from, because I get it inside the center console. So let's start off with the doors, and then we're gonna go to the center console. All right, this is all you're really gonna be needing for this install to take your doors apart, kind of get all situated at the beginning. You're gonna need kind of like a pry tool like this, a screwdriver. I like doing a little pick like this to get like up in the edges a little bit more. You're gonna need some pliers, and then I got a stronger pry tool right here for like whenever I start taking the door panel off. Where I like starting is right here. There's gonna be a Phillips screw right here that you gotta take off. And then I like it in my pry tool, and coming right here where the armrest is, right where you put your hand, there's gonna be a little door. That little door, you're gonna pry it up, and then you're gonna be left with this. So then now this, we put it outside, and there's gonna be another Phillips head screw inside of here. In total for the front doors, you're gonna be taking off 3 screws. The last screw here is gonna be behind the actual lever. Plastic piece off. Another thing that got to come off is the actual module, the window module. You're gonna kind of put the pry tool in there, and then pry this right up. And then this is just gonna come off with you squeezing down on a harness. Lastly, there's gonna be a clip all the way over here right inside the grommet area. That's why you need this, because you're gonna take the clip off after you push a little pin in. I'll show you guys how it looks. So now you use your pry tool again to pry out the door panel. You're gonna need your pliers to press down on the actual wire. There's gonna be a metal wire that runs through here that activates this handle. So that handle, you gotta press it, and then you're gonna unattach it from the door panel, because the door panel, we're taking it off the car. So this is how the wire looks up close. This is what activates the door to open. So this is what you need the pliers for. You're gonna press down on these 2 tabs right here with the plier, and then you're gonna press down, and then you're gonna unattach it. Also, the reason I say you're gonna put the grommet back on the actual door and take it off the door panel is because there's gonna be 4 clips on this. On the back doors, I think it's 3 clips. And those clips go attached right here. So now we do the same thing to the back door. The back door is easier. In the back door, there's only gonna be 2 screws. There's gonna be 1 screw behind here, and then 1 screw under here. The same panel that we took off in the front is on the back. And then you're gonna pop this off too to make sure you have, so it's just 1 less harness that you gotta unplug when the door panel's coming off. and then you do the same thing with the pliers back here. This is just specifically for a charger. There's some cars where it's literally just one screw holding the panel in, so some cars are going to be easier than others, and then some are going to be hard where it's like literally 4 screws and then a whole bunch of tabs like the Lamborghini Urus. Those door panels are in there real good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all the 3 other panels off. I'm gonna take them over to my station on top of a table, and then we're gonna install the ambient lighting over there. After we install the ambient lighting over there, we're gonna come back, do the power, and I'll show you guys where I get my power from in the front door and also the back door. They're both going to be 2 completely power sources, so you guys got to pay attention when I do the front door and the back door. So with that being said, I'll be right back with you guys when I get these door panels off, and I'll show you guys how I insert my strips into each door themselves. All right, so we got my door panel on top of a table right now just to make it a little bit easier. The way you're going to be inserting your strip, this is my strip right here. You're going to be inserting your strip right here. What I like using for this is a pry tool, the pry tool we were using earlier. And I like putting it in there and then kind of like, as I go, wedge the pry tool in there. And then at the same time, push the actual strip in. Boom. So now we just pop it back in place. So this is how it's going to look back here. The wire is going to attach to my Bluetooth box right here. This is going to go inside the door. This is going to stay inside the door like this. So there's going to be a main host box right here, right? This box is going to connect right behind the dash. It's going to be connected to our cigarette lighter. So this box is its own box, right? Then you have 4 boxes. All of these boxes, like I said before, are going to go inside of the door panel like this. So the way this box works, right? This box will need a ignition source power from the car, right? This box needs to tell all these 4 boxes turn on and turn off whenever the car turns on and off. So if you put this box on a power source where it doesn't turn off when the car is off, all the light strips are going to be on when the car is off. So it's very important that you install the host box to an ignition source. Like I said, once I get these 3 other doors done with the strips, I'll show you guys exactly what you need to tap into inside of the charger, but it'll be different for every other car. So remember that you need a voltmeter to check exactly what wires are putting out 12 volt, because these boxes require 12 volt. So let me do these 3 other doors and I'll be right back with you guys to show you what power source we need to tap into. All right guys, we are back at the car now. I got my strips in on all the cars now. So now I'm getting ready here to do the power source. And I'm gonna get you guys a little POV right here, right? Little hand action right here. Oh yeah. Now you can't be complaining I don't record for you. So here you're gonna have this white clip right here, right? This white harness. This white harness, you're gonna unplug it just to make it easier on tapping into this. So you're gonna have a red wire and you're gonna have a black wire. The ambient lighting kit, right? You're gonna get something like this. This is what is gonna attach to your assist box. You're gonna plug it in right here. Now your assist box is gonna lead into this black and red wire on your car. So this is how your assist box is gonna be getting power from the door. So then this box could always stay inside of here, and there's not gonna be no wires going through the actual door jambs right here. Because I've seen some installs where, I can't really show you guys, but some installs literally go like this with the wires going through the door jamb. We don't want that here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some wire strippers. We're gonna strip this wire right here. I like it in a pick like this, a straight edge pick or anything, right? I like poking my wire. This is what electricians do. I like poking my wire here. So now my wire has a hole here, right? You're gonna get your wire, right? The wire that came with the kit, the ambient lighting kit. You're gonna cut this. We don't want this, because usually what I used to do is I used to insert this metal clipping inside of here. But with time, what I noticed, this wire, even though I taped it, I zip tied it, I tried everything. This wire with time, like this red wire, for example, let's say with time, this wire is just gonna come out. What you're gonna need for this back door is kind of like a little razor like this, so I could cut this tape. The reason we're gonna be cutting this tape is because we're gonna be tapping into this black wire right here. The reason we're tapping into this is because this is where your switch for the window module is. Whenever you put your window up and down, this harness always has power for this motor right here. This motor is always activated whenever your car is on, because your window motors are always activated to be on, right? Now, I've come to find this is the only spot to get power source on the back doors for the Dodges. This is Dodge Durangos, Dodge Chargers. The Dodge Challenger is the same as the front door. But all Dodges, I've realized on the back, it's like this. Even on the Ram cars, even on the Ram TRX, all the Ram trucks. And if you guys actually have any questions on this, which I highly doubt you guys are, because I went really in depth with what I just showed you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below or DM me and I'll try to get to you guys. I really like spreading my knowledge, just because when I was first starting on this, I had a lot of questions that nobody would answer. If you're lost in the loop and you need a little bit of directions, I'm your guide, man. I'm your guide to success. I'm very fortunate enough to be working at a shop with OKQ Customs. So for those people that are not in Georgia and want to get this done, there you guys go. That's how you do it. That being said, I'm gonna do these two other doors and I'll be right back for you guys. And I'll show you guys exactly how to take the center console apart and what to tap into behind the center console, because I know you guys are gonna, and where to get your ignition source from. So I'll be right back with that very important information, buddy. All right, so once you got all your door panels back on, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to your center console. Now remember what I said earlier, every car is different, but this is how you do this car. You're gonna pop this bad boy up. We do that, there's gonna be a Torx screw right there. She's shining bright like a diamond. That's gonna be a Torx 20, as you can see right here. Of course, unplug this wire right here. Once you take that screw off, this handle is gonna come up like this. And it gives you enough leverage to turn it around, and then now take this connector off right here. Once we get this thing out the way, unplugging it, you're gonna take this plastic piece off. So this is gonna pop out first. What I like doing is just getting my pry tool behind here. Once you take it off like this, all you gotta do is disconnect this right here. Now this panel right here is ready to come off. This panel right here is held on by two screws. There's one right there and then another one right here. All you're gonna do is get this panel off. Once you take the screws off, it's just pull on this bad boy. Just held in by clips. And then now we come here. This is all we need right here. This right here is what we're tapping into, the black wire and then the red wire. And then the orange wire is a light wire, because this light, this ring right here turns on whenever the car is on. So that's what the orange wire is for. It's just like a little light. As you can see right here, this orange wire is up here too. That turns this little pocket light on. So the orange wire, we do not want to tap into that. We want to tap into the red with the little green line and then the black wire. Let me see if I could set you guys up right here. That's perfect right there. Turning my ignition on. And then my power strips turn on. I don't know if you guys saw that in the back. So now all I gotta do is do the same thing that I did to the doors. Expose the wire with my wire strippers. Put the wire around the actual wires. Tape it up. And then put everything back. Now in the kit you should receive something that looks like this. This is a extension. The purpose of that extension is to run extension from the main box to the other side of the steering wheel over here. Reason being is because the strips that they send, I'm gonna do a quick mock-up. Let's say the strip starts right here, right? If I wrap it all the way around, the strip is gonna stop somewhere here. To get the full round effect on a dash, you need two strips. So what I like doing is I like running from this box to the other side of the steering wheel. That's where it gets kind of complicated, because to pass the wire over like this, I think you gotta pass it down here and then run it up and around. So it's like, there's a little gap right here. So that's where you pass the wire extension down and over. And then it's easy to pass the wire from here to here, because this kind of clips out and then the wire could literally come right here. So I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm hitting this plastic piece right here under here. This box is gonna get put right here. So then the extension wires for the footwell lighting are gonna come out right here. Like this literally comes out inside. Like my fingers right here, I don't know if you can see, they're inside a gap. That gap goes inside of here. So then that way you just pass the wires down and under, and then you put them here. And the same thing goes for if you want to put a strip here, let's say right here on the center console, you just run this strip right here, and then this wire is going to attach to the actual box. So this box could run multiple strips as long as you have enough extension. So with that being said, I'm gonna run my extension strip all the way over to the left side of the steering wheel. I'm gonna run my extensions for my footwell lighting, temporarily start on this right here, like the actual circle piece, but I'm not gonna complete it today. I'll probably put like this piece right here on, but not fully on. I'll just get the strips like basically almost ran, but I'll have all of this put together, and I'll put 2 strips right here on the side with the extensions I'm talking about. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. I do charge by the hour. Oh man, I'm getting tired, but it's all gonna be worth it at the end. Alright guys, I just finished up on this charger ambient lighting. It is currently 1 p.m. December 17th. So I'm gonna go inside, edit this video real quick, post it up. Before I do that, let me show you guys how the ambient lighting is looking inside of here. Put air ignition on. Let's wait for it to turn on right here. Oh my god, buddy. It sucks that it's daytime outside, but you guys can kind of see how it looks on here. Sheesh. But this is where I met both strips right here. So you could kind of see the slip, but not really. It's not too noticeable. That's the only thing that sucks with the kits. There's not a strip long enough for a single one, so you got to join up 2 strips. But we got the doors back there, and then I got my footwell lighting under here too, under here as well. The door on this side. And then there's a whole bunch of modes. I show you guys the modes on how this one looks. So this is how the app looks. I'm gonna connect to it. So we're connected. We go down to modes, and then we could put magic color. So these are the different type of modes right here. You could run all these type of colors that you want, or you could go into the modes where you could do different effects like this. Let's see the next one. Oh, that's a cool one right there. Spring flowers, bouncy music. I think this one goes to the music. Full color wave, magic dazzle.
Oh. I'm like, who's in this clapped out charger? You can't see. Beep.
But we got smooth, magic color. I already showed that one in full color. Squirrel, winter sonata. Summer ocean. Summer ocean looks good. But that's how it looks. It sucks that it's kind of daytime, like I said earlier, but you can still kind of see the ambient lighting. This is on full brightness, and then you can still see the starlights. You guys can see, you can still see the starlights during the daytime. So this is how it looks in the daytime. Not as bright as it was last night, if you guys saw the video I posted yesterday, but the ambient lighting is looking real good inside of here. I like how it has 2 strips right here, the whole dash, and of course the 4 strips with footwell lighting down here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This video was a pretty in-depth video. I hope you guys could take a lot from it and learn from it and put it into your own experience on working on your own car or something. So with that being said, I'll see you guys on Vlogmas day number 18. I'm gonna be starting to literally work on this Challenger. As soon as I'm done posting my video, I'm gonna be working on that Challenger. With that being said, remember to be kind, stay consistent, and be positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.